Greetings, welcome to the Power of Purpose Africa with me, Anton NM. This is Wisdom 101. I've written a chapter in my new book, Excellence Without Excuse, and I was prompted to write a chapter on spirituality. Whether we like it or not, the universe has some form of power, has some form of spirituality. It doesn't matter what kind of religion, where you come from. There's some form of energy, some form of power that is sometimes, most of the time, very transferable. And it's a power that can actually rule over a community, can rule over a nation. So this form of spirituality, now I'm reminded of the concept of lying, not telling the truth. So you would find often that most of our words, most of our life, if you can't live in the illuminated light, you can't live in authenticity, you are either being deceived to live somebody's lie, or you have deceived yourself to tell yourself a lie and to live a life of a lie. So when people start to lie, they begin to lie and not telling the truth. There is a spirit that actually controls them, because by nature, as a human being, you'd rather desire to live in truth, in openness, in transparency. But because there's a certain universal power that actually controls you without you knowing, begins to alter, or through your thoughts, you begin to find comfort in deceptive living. Living a lie, telling a lie. Your authenticity, your originality has been misplaced. And if nothing is controlled, if nothing is disciplined, that you telling a lie begins to perpetuate, begins to grow, and that force begins to control you, and it can evolve into many things. In relationship, it evolves into cheating, infidelity. In a workplace, it can evolve into stealing. In a child, this kind of lying power begins to evolve a child into another form of a species. So it's underground developing power, and many think they can control it. It evolves and it changes shapes. It begins to control you, and it begins to take you into things, because now it's evolving, it's growing. You begin to tell yourself, I can do this and I can come out. And sometimes you lie and you win, because nobody has caught up with you yet. The truth hasn't caught up with you, and you become comfortable. And you have actually lost your true identity, your true self. And now you are living a lie, and you are living in the power that controls you. I'm reminded of a scripture that says you are a liar because you're like the devil, your father, who is the father of lies. Now that's a very painful statement. Now it doesn't matter whether it's what you call a white lie, a big lie, or whichever lie, it's all evolved. It's a seed that eventually you begin to water, and it grows into a tree, and you begin to see different kind of fruits begin to fall from this tree, because it all started as a lie. So you start by lying to others, eventually turns into you lying to yourself. And you lie to yourself, if it becomes 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, to a point where you can't even recognize yourself, because you have lied yourself so much that you have drifted from the original you into a shadow that you can't even recognize, because the true you was left somewhere else, in a tree hanging, in a closet packed. So you continue to live this lie by you lying to people and lying to yourself. So this is an angle of some form of spirituality, that we don't acknowledge or recognize at an early stage, and it expands and grows. By the time we realize, I would rather tell the truth. At the moment when I begin to realize this, that actually a certain power can control you in order for you to lie and begin to live a lie, where you lie to people and begin to lie to yourself, eventually you can't even discover you are. I think that is a very scary moment or mode of life anybody should not desire to be in. Yeah. I just want that to sink in for a moment, because if somebody says living a life that is unexamined is not worth living, if you can't retrieve your steps, move backward and relook at your life, are you living a truthful life or you are living a lie? I'm scared. And you have to sit down with yourself and tell yourself the truth. If you are living a lie, how do you begin to seek help? You have to confront yourself. You have to confront this dark power that is controlling you to live a lie and to lie to yourself and to lie to people. And eventually it evolves. You have to confront yourself and say, whether I go to prison, whether I get rejected, whether I don't get what I want, I'd rather live in the truth and tell the truth and be myself and live the best I can, because I have no much regret of yesterday. I never lied to anybody. I never lived a life that is a lie. So you can lie for a moment and impress everybody else, and everybody claps for you, but eventually the truth, when it catches up with you, and the truth is light and it exposes you, your darkness, I hope it will not be too late. So take time, reflect, sit back, and find a way you can confront the darkness in you that has possessed you to begin to lie. This was my personal reflect and thoughts. So, yeah, until then, stay blessed. Thank you.